Alexander, congratulations. That was a huge victory and a great test of nerve.
Yeah, it was a big test for me, because I know I'm capable of beating players like him. I just need to play my game, so it was a very big test for me today.
What was your mindset as he reeled off 3 frames in a row and got himself within one of the winning line? Did you start to think that this was an opportunity that had got away from you?
For a split second, I was thinking, even if you lose 6-4 now, you've done a good job. But that was only for like a split second, like I said. I was thinking, if I can go up 2-0 and I'm 5-4 down after being 4-2 up, I can easily win 6-5. So, yeah.
But you're making that sound quite simple. There are players almost double your age who've spent a lifetime trying to get themselves mentally equipped to beat Ronnie O'Sullivan, and they never managed to do it. So where have you got this mental strength and this lack of fear from?
I think it's just in my nature, really, because obviously yesterday someone asked me, what do you think, how many players lost against him before even starting the game because of the mental state, and I said probably more than 50%, because don't get me wrong, when he plays well, he's nearly unplayable, when he's up for it, he's nearly unplayable. So I wouldn't say I was lucky today because he's just a human, but you gotta set this up right first before you go out there,
And how much confidence did you take into today's match, knowing that you'd beaten him at the Welsh last year? Was that a factor?
Well, last year I just gave myself a little confirmation of what I can do, but I knew this one is a proper tournament and he will be up for it, That's the UK Championships, it's the second biggest event in the season. So, I just thought, just don't think about anything but the next ball because you've been playing well in practice and, luckily it's worked.
You've had some great achievements and accolades, semi-finals of the English Open in the past, and we know how proud you were to become the first player from Switzerland to make it through to the Crucible. But this surely is the biggest win of your career so far.
I think it is because I've played the greatest player who's ever picked up a cue in a very big event live on telly. And, it was a big test for me, so I think it was the biggest win, yeah.
And we've been lightheartedly calling you the Federer of the Bays. Do you think, because of who you've beaten, in the manner in which you've beaten him, will this have some resonance in the circles of Swiss sport? Will you be on the pages of the Swiss newspapers, or is that wishful thinking because snooker isn't big enough there yet?
I think if I ever win a tournament, hopefully that will happen. But at the moment I can't really tell you because, I don't really know how the Swiss media thinks about this. It's a very big win against a very big player, but still the last 64, I haven't really achieved anything in the game yet, in my opinion. I'm nowhere near I want to be, so I don't really know. I hope it's going to cause some attention in a positive way, but other than that, I don't know.
And going back to your aspirations here in Milton Keynes over the next 7 or 8 days, you've got to be feeling confident whoever you come up against now.
Well, it's actually funny because whoever I play now, I've got more pressure than on this match because, no one expected me to beat him. And like I said, if he turns up, he's nearly unplayable. So any other player, as it makes sense, if that makes sense, is a bit more pressure for me because that's when probably the expectation comes back and that's the biggest pressure you can have.
Well, it's a nice position to be in to receive that pressure. Many, many congratulations. You showed great composure today.
Thanks very much.